Welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time for some Splinterlands. But first, coffee. What's good? What's good, Bob Car J? How you doing out there, my man? Hopefully, chillin', killing some villains, filling ill, and all of that shit, you know. Let's go ahead and dive through these here faucets. Then we're going to do a little bit of new player experience gameplay. I ran in... Oh, so fucking tired. Yeah, I feel you on that one, my friend. Alright, let's see if we can actually get this fucking email to log into Wax. Because they've been not fucking sending the shit. And it's been annoying as piss. Am I logged in on the wrong account? Is that why? Yeah. Son of a bitch. There's probably like 32 of them there now then. Lols. Alright, no, I am on the correct email address now, and you still didn't send me my motherfucking code. What the fuck, Wax? Wow, it went to spam. You fucking motherfucker. For dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Got to bed at 11, then baby woke up at 12:30, then slept till 2:30 and awake till 5, so I've been awake since 2. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I feel you on that one, my friend. It's rough. I do kind of miss those days, not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked, though. We have all off-the-cuff episodes for the month have been scheduled. And we got the off-the-cuff with Bebe is now uploaded to the YouTube. So, yeah, that's going well. I got a couple other people that I'm working on scheduling things with, and I got a couple others that I'm reaching out to, hoping to get them on. Kind of put some feelers out there to Matt and Aggie. I'd like to get them on separately or together. You got let loose with a chainsaw? Now that's just fun. Did I ever tell you about the most fun I ever had on the clock? Okay, so that's why that's like that, and that's why that's like that. Okay, cool. So I worked at a haunted house for a while. And after a couple of promotions, I managed to work my way out of the house because it was kind of a multi-stage affair. Like you had kind of your typical haunted house style thing was the first building, and then once you got through there, then you'd enter a second building, which was called the Asylum, which was a kind of defunct, out of business sanitarium, but it still had a lot of the inmates in there, and that place was really crazy. Like they had It's a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong on repeat, so it'd be like it would play, and then there'd be like a minute and a half of silence, and then it would play again, and then there'd be silence, and then it would play again. And for the people going through, that was kind of weird, and maybe a little bit kind of, you probably would, most of them wouldn't even really notice, and the ones that did would just think it was kind of wonky, because you're only in there for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. But for the people who worked in there, man, that was another story entirely. Thankfully, I never really spent any time in the asylum. I was in Sarah's Legend, which was the first part. And then I got promoted out to the corn maze because we had a 10 acre, actually 7.1 acre corn maze. And there would be the haunted hayride, which would take you up to the top of the corn maze. And then the tractor would break down, and everyone would have to get off of the trailer. And then there would be, as people were getting off the trailer, there'd be 4 zombies that walked out into a little clearing in the field. And then Michael Jackson's Thriller would come on a loudspeaker hidden in the forest on the other side from the corn maze, and they would start doing the Thriller dance, and then all of a sudden they start chasing everybody into the corn maze. Well, I was in that corn maze with a chainsaw, and that was the most fun that I've ever had on the clock. It was so much fun. Alright, we got a lot of shit to get through before Splinterlands TV time. Oh, but man, I am excited to give some shit away today, I'll tell you what. What the fuck am I doing here? That's, I need to, oh, music, that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. There we go, music. You're not banned, you're just timed out, and this kind of activity is exactly why you're timed out, so if you don't want to be banned, you might want to stop. I'm hesitant to ban you on Splinterlands TV because it's not my channel. This is my channel, so, oh. Well, why should I unban you? Like, give me a reason. Because your behavior is not very pleasant. So, I mean, and you're still spam begging. What's good, Eternal Paw? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? UFC, who's fighting? Alright, let me see if I can figure out how to unban somebody. I don't very often get to watch them live either, so no judgment on that, Pa. You are going as you should be. Next faucet. That is not the faucet page. Spin to win. Oh, damn. How's that for timing? Have you ever lived in the mountains? You wouldn't ask that question if you had. I have won a couple on Binks, but nothing crazy. I really don't think that you're banned because you're not on my list. Not currently. I live in Florida, the worst of all states. But I do want to get back to the mountains. I figured it out. My goal for defensibility, I want to be over 10,000 feet. I want my walls to be over 10 feet. And I want to be on a slope that is at least 10 degrees. So 10, 10, 10. That's what I want to build. I am dual streaming. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I actually used to live in North Carolina. I was stationed in Lejeune. Now, granted, that is not Western. That is Southeastern, but... I don't know what you mean about best cards. I don't have the best cards. I do have a delegation from somebody who's got some pretty awesome cards, but my collection is pretty abysmal, to be honest. Your tip would be spend more than $10, because I've been here for over a year and a half, and I've spent a lot more than $10 to get to where I'm at. So just don't expect everything for free. You know, spend your $10, get your spell book, get a couple of cards early on, keep playing, and over time you'll get more cards, you'll get better stuff, you'll be a better part of the community, and the more you do for other people, the more other people will be inclined to do for you. You graduated from East Carolina University, dope. And yeah, I mean, Jacksonville's kind of a hole in the ground. Lejeune is kind of a shit pile, but I still had some good times there. Like, a lot of good times there. Some really good times there. It wasn't all bad. It's not like, you know, California. I was fucking miserable in California. So... Vietnam. Yeah. I'm actually surprised at how well some of my comment shit has sold. I'm up to 1,500 Forgium. And a little bit. Yes, the Twitch comments are just like you can see the YouTube comments in the chat box on my screen. They won't actually show up in YouTube chat, just like the YouTube comments don't show up in the Twitch chat, but they both show up in the chat that's on the screen, and that's why I have that there. What's good, Gamer Nova? Welcome back. Long time no see, my friend. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna start doing this again. I just refreshed my cache and had to do all of my password shit in 2FA again. Come on, don't do this to me. I agree. And it doesn't necessarily need to be all at once, but yeah, I mean, it is a constant build. No matter where you are in the game, you want to be continuing to build. So, I mean, it's definitely not a get your spell book and then retire up. It's a get your spell book, continue making small investments, keep playing over time, and get just build up over time. Put in a little bit here, a little bit there, as you can afford to. No one's telling you to spend, $20,000 a month. No one expects that out of you. But I mean, I built mine on $10 to $50 a week over a year and a half. Like and then for the last few months, I have not been able to put in that $10 a week. And that's why my progress has been kind of stymied. But also there's a lot of other things that you can do aside from just Splinterlands and just putting money in directly to Splinterlands, like the Hive block. You can earn a decent amount of crypto on the Hive block, which you can then bring into Splinterlands relatively easily, a lot easier than, say, bringing in cash. So, like, it's not that you have to continuously break open your wallet and pull out the Visa, but you do have to continuously invest, both financially and time and attention, in the game in order to really get anywhere. It's possible over time to do it using just time and attention, but it's going to take you a long fucking time and a lot of attention. Whereas it's also possible to do it with money, but it's still going to take you a little bit of time and attention, and it's going to take a lot of fucking money. Alright, Bob, enjoy. Bon appetit. See ya in a bit when you get back, although it'll probably not be on this channel. We are Splinterlands TV at 2 o'clock. It is 12:21 right now, so... Yeah, Nova, I totally understand IRL stuff. I'm just glad that you were able to get through everything and come back to us, because we missed you. I'm glad to see that you're back. All right, fine, fuck it. Goddamn Splinter Forge fucking work. Yeah, honestly, I need to put a little bit of a chill pill on Nightbot because he works a little too well sometimes. In this type of environment, it's great. But like when I'm doing my interviews, I wish I could shut Nightbot the fuck up. I don't know if you've seen any of those or maybe been keeping track, but on my YouTube, I've got the first 3 are posted, and I've got the rest of the month set up. I'm doing a weekly interview series called Off the Cuff Interviews. First one was with the one and the only Crypto Stash. And then we also had Luke Plays to Earn. We had Bebe Omega on. And then next week is going to be Raven. And the week after that is going to be Dwayne Cunningham, who most of y'all probably know as Dwayne Cunningham, but if not, you almost certainly know him as Infidel 1258. And then the week after that, we're going to have somebody that most of y'all have almost assuredly never heard of. His name is Project Snow, and he's one of my in real life friends. A little bit of both. It really comes down to personal preference and what strategy you feel will work best for you, and how you want to go about the game. Buying is going to give you the best returns overall. Renting is going to give you the best returns immediately. So it really comes down to you and your personal style. I will give you advice one way or another, but I will not tell you what to do because it's your game, it's your money, you play and you spend how you want. Can you rephrase that question, please? Because it's very confusing to me. Can you tell any range that how many you invest? Would I have the best bot ever than the Nightbot? Guess who? You mean Beta Bot 004 Techie, or are you talking about yourself there? Or is that another confusion or another question that is also causing me confusion? I don't know! Alright, let's go ahead and launch a couple of these here. Mini account games. While that's loading that game, we're going to go back to grade 6. Alright, 25 mana, aimless, all splinters available. I hate aimless. Bum, 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 bum. I'm well over $1,000, I would say. But also don't take that too seriously, because if you were to look at my account, my main account, I don't own any cards. And so that would look like it was a really bad deal. But, I don't keep my cards on my account. I keep them on my rental account. And also, even if you looked at that, it wouldn't look all that great. But I sold a lot of cards. And again, we're talking about over the course of, a year and a half. I sold a lot of cards. Yes, I am also live on YouTube, Gamer Nova. Dual stream. Forta wins. Smoke a doobie. Excuse me. And another. Hallelujah. Where is my sneak? There you go. Woo! Wait, that's not correct. I have available high power. I have room to claim. I have equals 8QW. All right. Okay, well that was correct. This is still not correct. Nor is this. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. On to the next. Woo is already a pile of shit, and we already knew that. Alright, some shit sold on wax, fan fucking goddamn tastic. want to stake it. I want to stake it. Can I not stake you? All I wanna do is stay with me here. You'll never be lonely. No. It's so clear. I've always been falling through a life that's upside down. Somehow you turn. Gotta refill the cup before you can drink from it there, Rick. Keep you close and savor the moment. You raise my hopes and don't even know it. Bob, ban that fool. Somehow you turn me around. I'll get to it here in a moment. But I don't have me loaded, so. You'll probably be able to beat me to it. Faucets. High IQ faucets. Yeah, you see what I did there? still loading. Jeez Louise. So alright, fuck you, reload, fucking fuck, you fuck. Stake my shit. Thank you. Do I seriously have to fucking find it? ridiculous. Come on. What the frick? Alright, waxed out claim. Should be able to see the name of the shit here. Nostalgia wax. That's what I thought.
One two,
3 4, 3 4 3 4.
Ah, lovely. My mic was turned off. There's an
welcome, y'all. Say hello to Prime Rogue.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Hey, I should actually tune into the actual stream. For some reason, I did not get a notification that you were on. I don't know why.
Neither do I, although I'm actually glad you're here. What the hell is the name of the Pixtalgia farm where I can stake my shit? Because they did send me a disc, the Bug Hunter's disc, and I want to stake that, and I can't fucking remember how to do so.
I don't know if the Bug Hunter disc is actually stakeable.
When I clicked on the sort only buy stakeable, it showed up, so...
Oh, okay, because I haven't staked any of my nostalgia stuff. Wait, let me try to find it. Because I should know this. Because I actually contributed to the staking pool. Because, you know, I'm a big supporter of this game. I have no financial interest in it, but you know, I try to help Peter out a little bit.
Oh yeah, and Peter is Wenmoon, sir, right?
Yeah, Peter's Wenmoon, sir. Oh,
well,
Peter Pot.
You are going to be very, very glad to hear that he is going to be on my off-the-cuff interview series later this month.
That's freaking awesome, yo. Pixtalgia every day, Pixtalgia every night, bro.
Fucking yeah.
You know what? Are you running how many people are in here? 5. Doesn't matter how many people are in here. What's your gift wallet?
The only wax wallet I have is the oxu2m.c.1. It's all the same.
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to replace that in a second. I already sent you the special disc, right? Disc 1?
Yes.
Okay. Well, disc 2 of that set, which is also a mint 33 only, is going out to the community. And at some point, when we get, well, at a future undetermined date, thank you for dropping it in the DMs, we are going to associate that with a special mission at my house across the river. My house is there, but I'm not. That will give you, like, only people who hold that NFT access to the mission. Oh, mind you, some people just want it because it's a low mint. So let me send one of those over so that you can give it out at your discretion whenever you'd like. Maybe you can give it out when you have Peter on or whenever. But yeah, I've been sending
when I have my computer on. Yes, that does help.
Oh no, Peter, sorry, I'm on a potato mic. But having your computer on would also be very, very helpful indeed. But yeah, wait, that's in my DMs. Yeah, I'll send you this. This is disc 2 of the disc set, right? And yeah, I'm sending you one right now. Give it away whenever you want.
I'm actually going to go ahead and do that here because on the interview show, I really don't do gameplay and giveaways and whatnot. That is just straight up conversation. That's it. And it's
nice. You don't even do one at the end if the dev supplies one?
I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but that, you know, there has not been any giveaways on that channel so far. There's not been any gameplay, anything. Like, there's not even been a screen share. It's literally just me on camera, then on camera, having a conversation.
That's cool, but if I was to send you a second one, would you want to give it away when you interview Peter?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
I'll
I'm
send you.
not saying no to it. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, no. No, I hear you. It's just, hold on, for Peter off the cuff. No, the only reason I say that is because there is actually a pretty decent Pixology community already, and a lot of people collect these floppies. And since there are going to only be 33 of them going out to non-streamer people, it might be, you'll probably have a Pixology audience. So it'd be cool if one went out to one of them at that point. You know what I'm saying?
oh hell yeah, I'm
Yeah.
all about that.
Yeah. So no, it's more like that. It's not like, hey, man, fucking do giveaways. No, it's more like, hey, if you tune into this interview with Pixology, this founder, you're probably a Pixology fan, or you're probably about to become one. So why don't we let you get the chance to get something cool? And I'm pretty sure that Peter and I will be probably making more of these, just because it's hella fun too. So like over time, basically holding different NFTs will allow you to complete like supplementary NFT specific missions, right?
Nice.
So the cool idea with this one right now, and I think I'm free to say this, is currently the idea is that whenever this one goes active, everyone who holds it will like get a frickin' NFT of a handwritten note dropped to them saying, go see the guy with the beard across the water or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah. So no, those are pretty dope. And I see the Bug Hunter one there. Yeah, you got the second Bug Hunter. Yeah, because I got the first Bug Hunter and the second Bug Hunter. Oh, mint 3 of 3, not bad.
I just noticed that myself, actually.
What's your favorite mint number?
1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I know I'm a mint 13 guy, so I have much better luck.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I like 1. I like 3. I like 13 and 17. Those are like just numbers that I like. But obviously, as far as mints, did you know that I actually have a pretty dope Warsaken number 1 mint?
Can you show it to me? I'd
Yes,
be very
I can.
curious.
I have the Instilling Fear camo number 1 mint.
Ooh, that's lovely.
But are you? Yeah, where did you fall on that after everything?
Oh, with regards to the them nerfing the loot.
With regards to you and Warsaken in general, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not streaming it anymore.
Okay.
I think it's a very well-made game. I'll say that. And I think that Standard has a lot of potential. But I would tell you that I think that they haven't read their community right. There's a very high degree of arrogance in their decisions. And that, how can I put this? The notion, and by the way, I dig just having the pot of coffee next to you. That's a very good idea. I actually have to run upstairs to get mine. I think that defaulting to the notion that the TOS say that we can change the loot system at any time to justify anything is really, really dangerous. I was in another room earlier, and one of their mods was doing basically mod propaganda and saying, there are 3,000 of us now, there'll be 10,000, then 100,000, then 1,000,000. And I'm like, not if you keep going down this route, there won't.
Yeah. Going from 3,000 to 1,000,000, that's a big jump to begin with. When you're fucking over your people, that becomes an even bigger jump with broken legs.
Yeah, but I can tell you they're doing a really, really good job using PR to try to sell this. I mean, and people are swallowing it hook, line, and sinker. But it's a DYOR thing. But what's bothering me the most is to see that a lot of the official streamers are like repeating the company line, so to speak. And I've noticed that in the last couple of days. I'm not in that room anymore, but I left on my own, mind you. But part of me wonders if I don't know if they've been given talking points or if they just really know, quote unquote, what to do, so to speak. to stay in the good graces of the master and commander of the Legion.
Yeah, it's funny because I was doing some work today, and I reached out to a bunch of different creators, and I actually put out at least 20 invitations, a few of which are like punching above my pay grade, as it were.
Sure.
But I sent out at least like 20 invitations for off the cuff, and Peter was actually the first one that got back to me and said he'd love to do it. So that's already scheduled for later this month.
Are you surprised that Peter was the first to get back to you?
Well, just because of time zones, maybe a little bit.
Oh, okay. But no, Peter. I mean, when Peter and I came on, we did that was my first ever pre-interview because he was actually my first ever interview on stream. So I actually decided to do a pre-interview. And the pre-interview went like on for 2 hours just because we couldn't stop chatting. And then like basically, I do things a bit differently. I like to play the game while I'm doing the interview. So like just as a conversation. And it was a really good interview. I mean, I don't know what else to say, if that makes sense.
No, I totally get you. Like I normally schedule my interviews for 2 hours, and then like
wow.
I had Bebe Omega on earlier. He was my guest this week, and we got to the 2 hours, and then we got to like 20 minutes past the 2 hours, and I was like, look, I want to be respectful of your time. I know I only booked you so long, and we're already past that. But I mean, if you're happy to stay, I'm happy to keep going with you. We went for another 2 hours.
That's amazing. And yeah, what game is the dev of?
It was such a great conversation.
I can imagine. I mean, I love this. And who's in your room right now? Can you do you have the, just out of curiosity, do you have the list? Because
I got
anyone I would recognize.
I got Gamer Nova. I got Bobcar J. I think you already know Bobcar J.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Bobcar, how's it going, bro?
And then I got Rishabulkla, which I'm probably terribly, absolutely butchering that pronunciation, but he is on the YouTube side watching us.
Well, okay. Well, all's good then. So, no, essentially, all I was going to say is that, this remains up in the air, but as it's currently planned, I'm supposed to be taking over some of the hosting / co-hosting duties on NFT Gamer TV in the near future. And I'll be able to book my own guests, so to speak, which is something I wanted to talk to you about, also potentially getting in on at some point. But if it pans out, hey, by the way, can you send me a link to whatever you're playing? It looks cool.
This one is Roller Coin, and yes, I absolutely can. Actually, are you in the chat?
In the chat, yeah. Yeah, I'm in the chat. Yeah.
On Twitch, you can just hit bang RST.
What? Bang? Oh, like as in exclamation point?
Yep.
RST? Okay. And what does that do?
That should give you the link to the game.
Not yet.
Or maybe it's bang RLT.
RLT. So, oh, there we go.
There it is.
Oh, it has your referral too. Nice.
Yep.
Do you have any other of these?
The referral actually helps you, not me. But when you start with the referral, you start with a free 1,000 Satoshis.
Really? I dig that. Bro, you know what I think you should do? And I mean, I don't know if it's something you have the time to do. You are amazing at finding all these cool things which allow you to earn free tokens. Some of them are grind, some of them are not grind. But dude, you should really make like a list and like have a sorry, I don't want to put it like this, but like make a timer with a link to the list of all the things you're playing so that people can know. Because like you're the best person I know when it comes to finding shit, it seems. So like, I'm literally creating a folder right now called From Rick so that I can save the stuff.
That's pretty dope, and that's also pretty high praise. Most of the stuff isn't even stuff I find. A lot of times it's just, people bring me stuff, and I check it out and whatnot, and then kind of go from there. But yeah, I mean, that is kind of one of the things I try and do is I know I'm never gonna be like the be all and end all of any one like type of information. Like, I'm not gonna be the best with Splinterlands. I'm not gonna be the best with Wax or any particular Wax project, but I can cast my net wider. I can damn sure find shit that you've never seen some way or another.
Well, I can tell you what, brother. You punch above your weight in all the things you do, I'd say. So, you might not be a Splinterlands whale, but you have a hell of a lot of influence.
Well, thank you.
Or, I don't know if influence is the right word, but insight or whatever we want to call it. But no, when I watch you, it's just really cool to see all the different games you're playing. Hey, I wanted to get your opinion on something. Can I interview you for a second?
Oh, absolutely.
What the fuck is going on with Realm?
In regards to what?
Well, there was the hack, right? And there was the nerfing of the token, from what I understand.
Yes, I know a little bit about the nerfing of the token. I think I've heard a bit about the hack, but I don't really know much on that side of things.
Oh, gotcha. How has the nerfing of the token affected gameplay and affected the tokenomics? Have you had a look? Or?
I have not, because that's why I'm on my way out of Realm. Oh! Yeah, when that happened, it was like, okay, well, I had already kind of, towards the end of last season, I was realizing how much of a strain the game was actually introducing on my time.
Yes.
And so I had already kind of decided that I was going to take a step back even before I heard about the nerf. And then when the nerf happened, it was just like, okay, well, yeah, that makes it so that you have to play even more than I was playing. So
correct.
No, that's not going to work. And so, yes, that's why, like, I am currently still playing a little bit because not all my shit has sold yet, so I might as well continue earning on it. But, like, I am in the process of listing everything that I have on the market from Realm.
The sheer irony of that is that I listed all of my stuff the day before the hack. at bargain bin prices, too.
And see, like, I'm not necessarily in a hurry to sell it, so I'm not really undercutting. Most of the time, almost everything I list is at 1% below market. Just because of the fact that they give me a button to do that, it's like, okay, click that, done. There are some things that I will price up, but there's nothing I will price down.
No, I'll price like 2 to 3% below market if I really want to get rid of something fast. If it's something that I don't really like doing, or if I'm trying to get out of something, or if I feel that something might rug or something like that. But no, otherwise I'm with you. I'll just price it for the longer term.
Yeah.
And adjust as necessary, quite frankly.
And thankfully, I've never actually had that situation where, like, I feel like something is going to rug, so I got to get out before. Like, I've never had that high pressure to sell. The only time I've had, like, high pressure to get shit moved right now is because I want to use the funds elsewhere. Like, particularly when it comes time to, beginning of the month and I got to sell some assets to make rent. That's the biggest time where I get, like, the pressure to sell.
No, I hear you. Are there any projects you're looking to get into right now?
Oh, absolutely. Astral Revelations, number 1.
What chain is that on?
Hive.
You said Astral
Revelations. Actually, I think... What's the command for that in here? I think it's...
Oh, sweet. Is it Astral? No.
No. Okay... All right, well, here is a link to their white paper.
Nice. Thank you.
And you can also, like, if you go in their Discord, there's a section of it called Free Wisp. You can go in there once you've joined and agreed to the rules and everything like that and put your Hive account name and what element you would like for your Free Wisp. And they're giving away 500 of them, and so far only like 360 have been claimed. So you've still
have the Discord link as well, or is it right here somewhere in front of me? Do you perchance have the Discord link, or is it staring in my face and I'm just not seeing it?
It's probably on there. I will get it for you regardless. I'm just looking up their
Oh, Pet Tactics RPG. This sounds cool.
Yeah, kind of. So what I picture is kind of like Pokemon in the overworld.
Yeah, without the cheesiness, maybe. Well, that's subjective, but
Yeah. I also never been a huge Pokemon fan, so.
No.
But like the fact that you have a team of monsters and you are out there catching other monsters. That's the Pokemon-esque feel to it.
Yeah.
And then it also has a kind of breeding and battle mechanics. It's also got like, it's not like Pokemon where you got 150 different monsters. So like for the tier 1 monsters, there's 4 elements, right? And then there's 4 basic monsters, and one of those basic monsters is each of those elements, right? But then each one of those basic monsters has kind of mutations that are each of the other elements. So each of the monsters has all 4 elements in it. And based on what monster it is, what element its base is, and what element it actually is, there are modifiers to the stats. And there are certain synergies that you get by using no monsters that are the same team. There are certain synergies that you get that are using all monsters of the same team. And so there's like, it seems like it's going to be a gameplay of a lot of very simple decisions that have extreme and profound effects going down the road.
I like that idea, dude.
I really love the idea, and it's taken so far with that. Like when you're out traveling the world, the farther away you get from your little home base, the better your journey is gonna, or like the better your rewards and whatnot are gonna be, the better things you're gonna have the opportunity to get. But like whenever you catch a new monster, you have to exhaust one of your monsters to do it, which means that you no longer have access to that monster for the rest of your journey. And so if you're leaving with a team of like 6, that means you can only catch 6, but the farther away you get, the better it's going to be. So you don't really want to fuck with the shit that's close to you. And yet at the same time, you can't necessarily go that far and just skip everything until you get to the really cool shit, because you might not be able to handle it.
Exactly. So you have to make really significant choices, especially early on in the game. I would think you might want to farm the lower level things.
Exactly. Like it's like I said, really simple decisions that have really significant consequences.
I've been trying to find their actual website, but when I go to astrorevelations.com, it says it's just a WordPress site that's coming. Is there an actual game site yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so. Yeah, let me get you the
If you
Discord
do have that Discord link, I'd appreciate it so I can join. So I want to get some free shit.
I was actually trying to find you the link to them on the Hive blogs, because there's a lot of really good stuff written up there as well. That's not the right folder. That's the right folder.
How do you organize this shit, by the way?
In my Discord?
Or just in life?
Disorganized. That's the answer for life, pretty much.
Fair enough. Yeah. Same here, but I'm trying to build some kind of organization.
Like for my Discord, I have a folder for games. I have a folder for games related. I specifically have a folder for Splinterlands related, because that's kind of what everything else leads toward. I have a folder for IRL stuff. I have a folder for token stuff. Where is my... There we go.
Wait, what? Are members supposed to see those channels?
What channel?
The different game channels. Or is that just for you?
Yeah, no, that's how I organize my Discord servers.
No, sorry, let me rephrase that. When I'm in your Discord right now, I just see the Pigpen, Piggy Play, server stats, and the base of the mountain. Have I missed something?
Yeah, there's a lot that you're missing. You probably need
Oh,
to go
dude, I never clicked on the community rules. Are you fucking kidding me?
up.
Like, I feel kind of dumb now.
It's all good.
Oh lordy. So you have Splinterlands, you have Rising Stars, Twitch stream clips, you have the giveaway bot, and then you have Mountains Taverns battle highlight. Okay, I see. Yeah. I wonder if I'm still missing something. Do I have something else to cover?
Well, yes and no. Let me come down here and
I can't believe I've been in your Discord for like forever. Well, forever in terms of my presence on in Splinterlands, anyway. And I did not. My God, I feel silly right now. Nah.
all right, now you'll notice another one just opened up.
Which one would that be?
Above base of the mountain.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you for sending that over. Oh, I see. Cool.
Yeah, so like if we ever are like having a conversation or whatnot, and people try and join that are not,
yeah,
we can always move the voice chat over to the VIP side where it is locked and not
that's cool.
fully accessible. So
yeah,
because I like having the open mic that anybody can join, but I also like to be able to move the conversation into a closed room while still sharing it without necessarily banning somebody. So
that's a really good approach. I mean, I'm building my Discord as we speak, and I just have general and wallet verification. But my plan is to basically like have a section with curated artists, curated indie games, and then just a section of the larger games I'm playing, and have a channel for each. And if I lead a guild in something, then I don't know if I'd put that in the same server or build a separate server, but I'll figure it out.
I actually haven't even done any kind of wallet verification or anything like that on mine. Like I honestly, I can't claim credit for any of this. I had a couple of the ideas. Yes, Surgent Gaming is the Astral Revelations game. I had a couple of ideas, but I didn't actually do any of this. I don't know shit about putting a Discord together. Like, this was all done by my first best mod.
That's awesome. Surgent Gaming, nice. I'm joining now. Because I'm not in enough games on the Hive chain. Hey, either here, later, whenever, if you have more recommendations regarding Hive games to join, I'm really big on that because I really think the future is cross-chain. Personally.
All right. Well, here's some alpha I'm gonna drop for you regarding Astral Revelations right now. You can buy Astra, which is their. All right. So okay, they've got two main tokens, right? You got Astra and they got Stellarum. Picture Stellarum as DEC and picture Astra as SPS. It's not an exact translation, but it works well enough for our intents and purposes.
It's an analogy.
Exactly.
Basically.
Right now, you can buy. They put out a limited pool of Astra on the Hive engine available for purchase, and that is all that there is going to be until the game comes out.
That's cool.
And it is available for it's either 0.1 or 0.01 Hive each, and Eternal Paw Bang DC. I got it.
Let me open my Hive keychain. I don't even know what I have.
And then from now until the game goes live, every Sunday, for every 10 Astra you have staked, you get one Stellarum dropped for free.
Really?
Yes.
So, what did you say the name of the token was?
Astra and Stellarum.
And, okay. Treat me like I'm
right here. This is the Stellarum.
Hold on. I think it was a bit of a lag. Oh, yeah, okay. What site are you on here? BSwap, okay.
Yes, BSwap is the one that I use for one major reason over Tribal Dex and Hive Engine, and that's the fact that I can enter my Splinterlands wallet right here and deal with it.
Oh, yeah. So tell me, treat me like I'm 5 years old here, and I'm new. I don't really know much about Hive. I have 0.248 Hive liquid and something called 5.019 HP.
Okay,
No
so
idea.
here in my Hive wallet, you see here I've got 0.006 Hive, and I got
You're even more than I am.
147.010 HP.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your Hive power. This is
Yeah.
what matters for like this. If you were, say, buying and selling 100,000 cards on Peak Monsters.
That's the stuff I have staked to you, and you have staked back to me.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that affects your resource credits. It also affects your voting power. So, like, if you were to go and vote on my blogs right now, by the way, go vote on my blogs right now. How much your vote is worth, how much I get paid for you voting up my blog, depends on how much Hive power you have.
And mine is quite low, I would presume.
Yeah.
At 5.
Also, just like with SPS determining the weight of your vote in the DAO votes, there is also Hive power voting, and your vote weight is determined by your Hive power. So it's useful for a number of different things.
So let's say I want to get some Stellaris, for example. I should go to convert on BSwap?
No, actually, you can't get it on BSwap. That's one that you have to do on the Hive engine site. So you would do that by going to hiveengine.com.
Thank you. Let's do this live, man. I'm learning on the fly.
And it is hive-engine.com.
Okay, because I clearly just went to the wrong site, yes.
And then if you want to type it all in instead of navigating, you can go /trade/astral, ASTRAL.
Wow, you got this down, brother. /trade/astral. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Sorry, ASTRA, no L.
Oh, Astra.
Yeah, that was my bad. I misspoke.
No worries. Okay, so this is oh, my wallet's not connected. That's no, my wallet is connected. Oh, I also have something called a balance. Oh, I have other stuff that I didn't know about. I have a balance of 5,640 DEC, 0.675 HK Gen 3, and 5.561 PKM.
Okay, PKM is the Peak Monsters token.
Yeah,
HK is Hash Kings, which I don't know about the Gen 3, but I tried out Hash Kings for a little while. I didn't really care for it.
Okay,
and then,
well, I'm going to convert that 12 cents to Hive.
Yeah. Yeah. The PKM, how much did you have?
5.561, which is worth approximately 2.6 cents.
Yeah, send that to me. I'll just send you Hive for it.
It's Rick on the mountain, right?
On the mountain, no Rick.
Oh, okay.
Didn't have enough digits for Rick on the mountain.
You don't have to send me Hive back. I'm not going to use it. How do I max it out?
There should be a button there that says max, at least if you're on BSwap. I don't know.
5.561 on the mountain. Do you actually use PKM?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Boom. Just send it your way. What do you use PKM for?
PKM is the Peak Monsters token. I am on premium on Peak Monsters for my rental account. So I have to pay for that in PKM. And I also use PKM in a liquidity pool against SPS.
Nice. I think I must have gotten it from buying shit, right? Presumably?
Yes.
Okay. Normally I use the other site to buy stuff. What's it called? Not Peak Monsters, but
Card Auctions or Monster Market?
The one that Monster Market, the one that gives you DEC, right? That's it.
Yeah. So does Card Auctions, but Monster Market is the correct choice between those two, because Card Auctions.
Yeah, that's why I have the 5,500, which probably makes me a little fish, but whatever. All right, sorry. I need to figure out how to swap this. So I'm going to swap Hive to Astra, right?
Yeah, easy way to do it is to just click on the ask for Astra where it says 0.01.
Yeah. So
and then it'll autofill everything else, and then just go up to the quantity and type in however many you want to get. So I'll buy another 20 right now.
wait, it's saying I have 0E Hive Engine token. That's not what I want. I want to trade the regular Hive, right?
No, you need Swap Hive for actually
swap.
trading.
Okay.
So Hive and Swap Hive are the same thing, just in different places on the blockchain. Everything within the Hive engine is Swap Hive, and so like go back to your BSwap page.
Oh wait, I'm actually swapping some. I have 0.07 Swap Hive.
Okay, perfect. That's what I just sent you for the PKM. So use that to get the Astra.
Sweet, done. Swap request is queued. Okay, I've never done this before. Nice. And then I have to transfer the rest of my regular Hive to Swap Hive, right?
Yes. However, the convert function is a minimum of 1 Hive.
Oh, okay.
So you're not going to be able to do it with small, like the Hive or the 0.01 that you said you've got.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be at least.
I'll top it up tomorrow and do it then.
Yeah, and then you can, on BSwap, you just use the convert function and click these arrows here to reverse. So it'll be Hive on top, Swap Hive on the bottom. And then it is going to take a little bit of a fee for it, of course, because everything's got a fee. But yeah, then Swap Hive is what you'd be able to actually use for everything else.
Oh, I see. That's really cool. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know about that. I had no freaking clue that this even existed, to be quite frank with you.
My pleasure.
Yeah, all I've been doing is playing Splinterlands, and I tried to play Rising Star, but I just don't get it.
Okay, what can I answer about Rising Star? We can talk more about Splinterlands when I'm on Splinterlands TV, but I can't talk about Rising Star there, so.
Absolutely, well, fair enough. Is it free to play or not? I'm confused.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, it is free to play. There's actually you could get as far as I am in the game technically without ever spending anything. But
where are you?
I'm level 103.
Holy fuck!
I've got 57,000 fans, 83,000 skill.
So let me ask you this question then: how on earth do you get from the busking mission to being able to do open mic night?
You level up and you get fans. Now that's really where the problem with actually free to play comes in. It's because you really have no kind of actual necessity as far as the illegal busking goes. But for the open mic night, you have to have 25 fans. And then for the midweek support slot, you have to have 50 fans in addition to leveling up and whatnot. So for the Eagle, in order to actually get to do the open mic night without ever buying a single card, you kind of have to have at least 15 drunk fans, which is not that difficult, but they only last for 24 hours, so it's not consistent.
Okay.
So that's why, like, my best piece of advice, especially with Starbits being as cheap as they are now, and because of that, of course, cards being as cheap as they are now, buy yourself like 300 fans.
How simple is that?
Very simple. You can go to rsgfam.com.
rfgfam.com. Okay.
Link is coming up in the chat.
Thank you. Oh, I see. Because otherwise, if I'm understanding you correctly, each time you want to get to open mic night, you need to grind the illegal busking to get up to 25 fans and then rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's going to take those fans from you. So once you got them, you would have them for 24 hours. You'd be able to do it. But it's still the fact that, yes, you have to get the illegal busking, or you have to do the busking in order to get the fans. And in all honesty, like, fans also increase the amount that you make off of every single mission that you run. So you really want to have a good number of fans. The more fans you have, the better the game is for you.
That's cool. Okay, no, because, I was wondering, like, I was presuming you could get to open mic night without, but I'm really bad with clickers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're running 1 or 2 missions a day, you're never going to get to open mic. Because you have to be active to get those the drunk fans, and then use it while you have the drunk fans. So like, can you do it with 1 or 2 clicks a day, not really fucking with it in between? Yes, but it's going to be slow progress, and you really can't free to play start like that.
That makes sense.
However,
but essentially you can invest a very small amount and then build off of that, is what I'm hearing from you.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, yeah, I've probably put, I don't know, maybe $20 into buying packs and cards early on, and then when the time came for me to get my millionaire badge, because I realized I wasn't gonna just be able to get there by slow grinding it up, a million star bits cost me 140.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So I bought my million star bits, and I've since watched those million star bits dwindle down to 12.
Do you think it's gonna make a comeback?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Like all along the way, I have been, every once in a while, like right now, I've got 1,011,395 star bits on my wallet. I have to keep the million there in order to keep running the millionaire mission, but sometimes I will spend the extra back into cards. Sometimes I will spend the extra into packs, and sometimes I will spend the extra into Star Pro, or sometimes I'll just take it and put it into Swap Hive or DEC or SPS or whatever I'm putting into the liquidity pools at that point.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
So I have been, taking a little bit of profit off of it, but mostly just reinvesting because I still want to keep growing. And that's the cool thing about Rising Star, much like Splinterlands for me. Like, these are games that I actually enjoy, and I'm not playing them for the profit. I'm playing them because I enjoy them.
Well, you know what? The thing is, I was also enjoying playing Rising Star. It's just I was getting frustrated because I couldn't figure out, and I didn't want to put any tokens into it regarding progression rather is what I meant to say.
Yeah, the Starbits and Star Pro have a pool with themselves, and they each have a pool with Swap Hive. They do not have DEC or SPS pools anymore. And what I was saying is I actually sell my Starbits and then put the Swap Hive into pools. I don't run any Starbits pools anymore. I did Starbits Star Pro for a while, but I found I would rather just keep my Star Pro in the game since it is necessary to get the 10% bonus. So it was just that the headache was not worth it for me.
Well, I'm definitely going to need to send some stuff to Hive tomorrow. Did you just drop some change, or was that a...
No, that is the sound that you get when your missions finish on Rising Star.
Oh, that was on my end. Okay.
Yes.
How many drunk fans do I have now? None. No.
Yeah, it doesn't happen every time. The higher your luck is, the more likely you are to get lucky and get drunk fans.
Yep.
And also it doesn't change the percentage that you get fans. It changes the number of fans that you get. You will get more fans the luckier you are.
Oh yeah, that makes sense from a drop rate or whatever you want to call it.
And what I really love about this game is actually the mechanics and the way that they interact with each other. So once you get up to level 15 or get more than 1,000 fans, then you start having to worry about your ego.
Oh, that's cool.
Your ego is a function of your fans divided by your skill divided by your fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or sorry, no, it is. It's fans divided by skill. So if you have more fans than skill, then you start getting ego. And whatever your percentage of ego is how much of your rewards you are losing because of your ego.
Oh, okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah, and so you want to increase the number of fans that you have constantly because, like, if you look at your missions, go to your illegal busking, and then take a look at my illegal busking. Yours is still going to be 10 fans, level 1, 5 minutes, 15% energy, and your minimum star bit is going to be 1. But your maximum star bits is probably, what, 8, 9?
1 to 8, yeah.
Mine is 1 to 872.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Because I've got 53,333 fans.
Damn.
So
You
the
ever get
more
to pick
fans that you get, your minimum always stays the same, but the maximum increases as you get more fans. And also notice that your ego for running illegal busking is probably 1. Mine is 9.
The boss said get a pizza slice after you get to level 15.
Yep, I was going to get to that.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a joke. Okay.
I'm not even saying after you get to 15. As soon as you feel like you're actually going to play more than a couple clicks per day, get a pizza slice. It is the single best investment in this game that you will make.
I'm guessing it helps you recover energy?
Yeah, it's full energy refill immediately. So like here you'll see these are the pizza slices, energy boost, just a slice of pizza. You'll see I got 2 of them, and then I got 2 second birthday cakes. Birthday cake is basically 2 pizza slices, because these pizza slices, you use it once, it regenerates after 24 hours. These cakes, you use it once, it regenerates after 12 hours. You also, if you want to get serious about playing and being like completely going, because I try and be as close to 24/7, the pizza box will refill whenever you would get a piece of pizza and just naturally eat it and refill your stamina from wherever you are at the end of a mission. If you have an empty box, instead of eating it, you will save it so that you can use it when it's better for you. Because there is nothing worse than being at 100% energy, using 15% to run a 5-minute mission, and getting a pizza and refilling 15%.
Yeah. Oh. That's interesting.
And I will tell you, I've been playing this game for a long time, and I found that this mix here is perfect. I never run out.
You know what I wish, and maybe this exists, and I just don't know about it? I wish that I could have my browser start up with different windows holding all the P2E games I have in different tabs, if that makes sense.
You can.
What? I've been using the internet since I was 5 years old, bro.
Are you using Brave?
No.
Okay, well, it's going to be the same on pretty much any of the other ones, right? Open a new tab, pull up your settings.
In Chrome?
Yep.
Okay.
And then find your home page settings.
I'm being thoroughly schooled here. Hold on. Home page.
Or it might be in the get started or on opening, something like that.
Not default browser. Oh, on startup. Yeah. There.
Okay. You see here?
Oh,
on startup, open the new tab
maybe?
page, continue where you left off, open a specific page or set of pages.
Yeah.
I use continue where I left off because I often have different shit open and I don't want to be constantly changing it. But if you wanted to, just say Splinterlands Rising Star, Realm, Forsaken, NFD, and shove your thumb up your ass.com, you could set it so that it's exactly those.
But if you use open a specific set of pages, do you think you can add new different windows, or would they all be in the same tab, I wonder?
Well, no, they would all be different tabs in the same window.
Okay, so you can't do it for multiple windows. Gotcha. But that's still better than shit on toast.
Also, if you have all of those tabs open, then you can very easily just click and drag off, and it's a new window.
And then it'll continue where you left off in that sense in the future.
Exactly. Yeah, these settings is only when you open a new instance of the program. And it's also important to remember that, say if you use the setting of continue where I left off, say I've got 3 different browsers open and I close them all, whichever one I closed last is the one that's going to reopen. However, if I say don't close my browsers and I reset my computer, when it restarts and then I open a fresh instance, it will continue where I left off with 3 browsers.
That's really cool. Look, I'm coming here to get schooled, to be honest with you, because I think that's one of the keys to actually, I guess you'd call it click discipline, which I've been.
Oh yeah, it
very
definitely
much...
helps.
Yeah.
If I don't already have the tab open, 100% I'm forgetting about it. Like, I've been on for an hour and a half. I have not done any non-fungible drugs. Why? Tab wasn't open.
Tell me about non-fungible drugs. I have to go after that because my 13-year-old dog has decided that she's going to puke everywhere.
Oh, that's fun.
And my wife is going to sleep. But I've heard about non-fungible drugs, and I've received a few NFTs. Why don't you... Is it okay that I'm asking you about these games?
100%. That's exactly what I'm here for.
Nice. So this is on
This is on Wax.
Okay. So it's nonfungibledrugs.com, I presume, or .io?
play.non-fungible-d.io.
Play.non.fungible.d.io. I did not even know this was a... Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Hold on.
In the chat.
Oh, thank you.
On it like a bonnet, son.
Seriously, bro. Okay, so now we're entering non-fungible drugs. Okay, so obviously we'll press on start. Oh, or do I need to log in first?
Yeah, you'll have to log into your Wax account, and then you're probably gonna have to set your secret code and all of that shit for a first-time starter.
That makes sense. Secret code. Hello there. Welcome to Mansion as Don Pablo. Free without CPU costs. Wow. Okay, so it's basically just a regular password.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's do this live. And then I will get to look... Oh, I need to set the code. Okay.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it really does. I must have so many NFTs that I don't know are associated with staking pools or games, bro. Okay, so now I just did that. And I don't have any NFDs to claim. So I presume I need to go to production?
You would have to get yourself a setup first, which would take longer than I can go into since I do have to switch over to Splinterlands TV.
I can figure it out.
Yeah,
so I just
the site.
The drugs that were produced, I think.
What's up?
I think I have drugs that were produced by the system, NFTs that were gifted to me by streamers, presumably.
Yeah, probably. That's likely. So if you see on my screen here, you got...
Oh, let me go back really quick. Oh, sorry. Yep.
Got 2 henchmen, a printer, and a bag.
Mm-hmm.
You need those, and then... That was the wrong site. Assets, game items.
Yep.
You will also need a pass, and this is where the pass is going to go.
Okay.
As soon as it loads, your pass will go here. Don't get duped into buying any of the expensive passes. That the only difference with the rarities on them was when you got access to the game. Now every pass is exactly the same.
That's awesome.
So cheapest pass that you can find is the one that you want. As far as the production goes, if you want to get into the game, especially on the printer, go for the best one you're comfortable with buying. Also, your henchman and your bag also going to be very helpful if they're higher level. You're going to have a much better experience with it. I can't say that this would be a great place to throw a bunch of wax because it has been a while since there's been any kind of updates for the game. It's not been completely abandoned. The Discord is still popping off with people, but the dev team has been kind of on a break for a little while.
Can I ask you a question? Don't answer it. This might be an awkward question. How much can you earn or do you earn with P2E every month?
Honestly, I can't really answer that.
Okay.
Because I'm not really taking much out. And
no.
You know, the way that prices fluctuate and everything like that. And as much as I love my spreadsheets and everything like that, what I'm tracking isn't typically my own value. So it's something I should have a better handle on, and I would do better if I did, I'm sure. But, like, yeah, right now, that's something that I honestly don't have a solid answer for.
Would you be able to say what a guesstimate on the floor, the lowest end might be?
I mean, I might be a couple bucks a day. I'm not any better than that.
Wow, that's actually pretty decent, though.
Well, I mean, one of that is a big part of that is Atlas Earth.
Earth.
Atlas
What
Earth
chain is
is
that
Atlas Earth is a mobile game. It's really not even a blockchain game, but it's a
on?
kind of a very passive earning game.
Virtual real estate?
Yep.
Oh, I just found it. Yeah.
Let me send you a referral code for it.
Please, please.
And
You know what I just realized I'd love to do if you're open to it? Oh, that just brought me to non-fungible drugs because I just clicked on non-fungible drugs. You know what would be really cool I think, and I don't know what you think about it, but you're playing all these games that a lot of people on Wax are not playing because they're not all on Wax. And I'm currently demoing that Galaxy Dust game we were talking about, right?
uh-huh.
If you'd like, I would love to have you. Oh, thank you for sending that over. I would love to have you come on my show if you're open to it.
Anytime.
And we could talk. We could do like 2, 3, 4 hours just going through all the games you're playing. If you'd be open to that,
yeah,
and talking about it.
And we can even do some that I'm not playing anymore, because there are quite a few that I have left, and that I can help steer people away from as well.
We'll only we can do some that I'm playing that you might not be playing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down for a conversation like that.
Yeah, and we could promote some Pixtalgia. Are you free this week?
Yeah. Next week will be rough. This week, I'm pretty free.
Are you free, say, Wednesday or Thursday or Friday?
Wednesday day, yes. Wednesday night, no. I'm going to be on with the People's Guild.
Would you want to come on Wednesday?
Yeah, sure. What time?
You tell me. I'm in Mountain, so we need to do the conversion. But hey, let's put this up.
You're 2 hours behind me. It's not a hard one.
Say what?
You're 2 hours behind me. That one's not hard.
Yeah, exactly. You're Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just go to my own channel. Let's book this, dude. I've wanted to have you on, and I've been really bad at planning stuff recently because whatever. But hold on, just give me 1 sec. If you don't, okay, schedule. And then we would do edit schedule. Then we'd go to Wednesday. What time do you want to do that, bro?
Let's go for 2 o'clock.
So we're talking Wednesday the 8th.
No, Wednesday will be the 12th. Oh no, it will be the 8th. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking Sunday is the 12th.
So 2 o'clock your time, which would be noon my time.
Yeah.
And
I will have a hard stop at like 7, but we'll have plenty of time in between.
You mean 7 p.m. your time, which would be So I'll set it at 4 hours, and if we go longer, we go longer.
Yeah,
and it'll be fun. Should we put it as crypto?
Sure.
And should I call you Rick on the Mountain or
Rick on the Mountain, asshole, shit for brains, whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Rick on the Mountain, special guest. I'm going to change the title later, to reflect what we'll be talking about. But I think it would just be really cool if we ran a stream where we basically just talked about all the P2E opportunities. We talked about some faucets that we might both be using. And, there are a lot of people who grind shit for, in developing countries for supplementary income, right?
Or for primary income in developing countries, you can get away with that a whole lot easier.
Very true.
I'm grinding shit for primary income and keyword asshole on the mountain. I wish I could use that on Splinterlands TV.
What time are you going on Splinterlands TV on?
What up?
What time are you going on Splinterlands TV at?
In 15 minutes.
I will be joining you there passively after I do stuff. Well, doing stuff with my dog sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I was telling you, I was having trouble watching this month because of the sheer number of giveaways. It was just driving me crazy.
Yeah, well, there's going to be 5 on my stream, but, I don't make a big issue out of it. I just kind of put the keyword up, let people enter it for a while, and then shock the hell out of everybody by running it without saying anything.
Don't get me wrong. I give tons of shit away. It was just seeing all the people come in who had never been there before.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it was just bothering.
And people who have never been part of Splinterlands TV, they come in just for the giveaways, and then they want to bitch, moan, whine, and complain about the giveaways. Even winners bitching about the free shit that they're getting. Like, oh, I got a comment. Are you fucking serious?
That's hilarious, dude. I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, no, it really is bringing out the worst of people. Like, there are still some great people in there, and it's like, again, like we've commented before, like, the people that are still here on my streams are not the ones that were only here for the giveaway. Right. So while I might have a lower quantity of viewers, I have a much, much higher quality of viewers, and it's a world of difference. It is so much less frustrating streaming, because the only thing I'm getting frustrated at is the goddamn bullshit RNG on this motherfucking game.
I just realized something, though. On the 8th, I have Dangus from the Kingsbury collection coming on to do the live drop of his vending machine, his art vending machine. Would you want to, like, it would be during our stream? Do you care? We could just do the.
I'm good to collab, to three-way, whatever. Like, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, well, let's do a three-way, and we'll just go for longer. And I'll send you some tokens to put into the vending machine, and we'll just all see what we pull.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
Just
one moment, Prime.
Say what?
One moment, Prime. Thank y'all very much for joining. As always, I have been Rick. You've been on the mountain. It has been a wonderful time. We're going to go ahead and raid over into Splinterlands TV. When we do, I will drop the link in the chat. Please click it to make sure your views count for the channel. Thank you very much. I will see you again tomorrow night.